Brr, it's cold today. Cold day. I don't like the cold. I have to live through it, but until we get to spring, that's for sure. I can't wait for spring. But it's not been bad for December. We've actually had beautiful weather. This morning when I come into work, it was 19 degrees. It was a little cool. Wasn't too bad. I got chaps on, leather chaps, and these Fox antifreeze gloves. So the Fox antifreeze gloves are good until you get below 30. They're really not. They're not that great. I like them until I get below 30. I need something for colder weather. But yeah, this morning when I come in, I wasn't too bad except for my thumbs hanging down here below. Well, they got pretty cold. If it wasn't for that, I'd have been good. And I try not to ride as fast when it's real cold. Right now it's about 38 degrees. Something like that, I think. And it feels like it. But I'll try to find a different pair of gloves. What I'd like to have is some heated gloves. I've seen some heated gloves that you plug into cigarette lighter. Well, I got the cigarette lighter adapter here that I installed. I just wired it up to my battery, got a fuse on it. In my fuse and wired it to my battery so I could plug in accessories, or I can plug in my cell phone charger or whatever to it. I don't know if that clock or that thing says temperature over there or not on that car lot. So it scrolls around, see. Well, it's going to take so long to scroll around, I'll never know. I don't know how long they plan on somebody sitting there to read all that. Let's see, has the time, 3:44. 40 degrees it says on there. 40 degrees. Yeah, it said 38 back at the plant, so that's pretty close. Down the bottom, a little warmer on top of the hills. But hey, at least it ain't snow on the ground. Shut that shield down or I will freeze. The windshield's the biggest thing. If you can stay down your speed about what the temperature is, say 40, it's not too bad. If it gets down to 30, if you can stay around 30 mile an hour, it's not too bad. But well, when you go from 30 to 45, it's a huge difference in how cold it is from the wind chill. You go from 45 right now, get up to 55, it's a huge difference in how cold it is. I got a wind chill calculator on my phone, I forget what it is. 32 degrees at 55 miles an hour. But it's a pretty good difference. That's just cold and nasty. supposed to be warmer this weekend, in the upper to mid to upper 50s. That'll be a lot better. This morning by far was the coldest day that I've rode in this year. Last year I rode one day that it was 10 degrees. That was a pretty miserable one, but I made it. My record is, a record I guess, but 2 days now I've rode, or I drove my truck. So since I bought this bike, I've only missed 2 days of riding it back and forth to work. And it wasn't because of weather, it's just whenever I need to get gas in the truck or something. And I don't want to ride the bike to work, come home, then drive the truck all the way back to town to get gas. So I think, well, I'll just take the truck, get gas in it. I needed to haul a couple ton of pellets for my pellet stove that I heat my house with for the winter. And I ain't had nobody to ride with lately. Blake, I don't know if he's ever going to get his bike fixed. It's sure been a long time. And I tried to text him. He's not very good for keeping in touch. I've texted him. He won't text back. Maybe his phone is junk. He had an old flip phone. It done better than this Android thing he got. People quit wasting their time on them Androids and get an iPhone and be done with it. Gonna do something, do it first class. iPhone and Honda, that's first class. Them guys probably think he's crazy out riding that motorcycle in this weather. People at work think I'm crazy. Ah well, they have no sense of adventure either. Most people, their life consists of staying in the house and spending time on the computer instead of getting out and enjoying what God created for us. I'm going to go this weekend, and I'm going to go to Hawksbill Craig down in Arkansas and do that walk on that trail, hiking trail. Probably it's sometime this weekend, maybe Monday, I don't know, one of these days. I'm going to take off and go down there and do that. I got to stop at the post office and mail off a few things, so just a short video talking about the cold weather. Thank you all for watching. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to me. It's pretty important if you subscribe to me. And if you got questions about dual sports or any kind of motorcycles, I know a lot about motorcycles, so ask the questions. That's what I'm here for. I don't mind one bit. But I will catch you all in the next video. I might make one right up on the hill in the woods a little bit and see if I can make a video. We'll see. Catch you then.